Following the signs. Welcome back, Virgo, to your reading. Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watcher of Virgo. My readings today, I've been drawn to my little poetry book, The House of Dreams. It's got some, I don't know, I just love the poems in here, but I thought we could get one together and just tap into where things are at for you currently, Virgo. A lot of you coming out that other side of the storm. Changing moods. Now, some of you may be drawn to watch Cancer's reading. Don't live within your changing moods if you are feeling sad. Recall to mind your happiness, the good things you have had. Don't write a letter in a mood, for that's not really you. You may say something foolish that tomorrow won't be true. Just give yourself a little time, the mood will surely fade. Think happy thoughts and you will bring an angel to your aid. You make your own conditions by the thoughts you entertain, and if your thoughts are wrong, then you'll get trouble, strife and pain. You may be in the shadows now, but keep it well in mind. The mood will change tomorrow, you'll have left it far behind. The sun will shine for you again, you'll see it breaking through. Remember that behind the clouds, the sky is always blue. And so behind your changing moods, your heart should always be quiet and untouched by passing things, pain or adversity. So what this is really getting at, Virgo, is that it's very easy when we're in those lower mind states to sort of give up a bit of hope or to become cynical in what we're doing. And you know, no matter how spiritually advanced we are, no matter how far we are on our healing journey, like, we're human and we can all experience low thoughts, low negative feelings that or emotions that come up within us. And you're being really called right now to not solidify that as gospel for the rest of your life. Like, these changing moods will change. It will come and go. And you've got to sort of be in more of a state of acceptance for that. That's where it is right now. But these thoughts, like, you actually do have that power and that control within you, Virgo, to flip them and to change your perspective. You could be really needing a lot of you, just a bit of fucking time out. Like, Google your local mineral bathing place or the ocean even, and someone needs a good cleanse. Like, I always picture the ocean, or I compare it to very much like being inside of a washing machine. Like, you can get thrown around under the waves, and it really is like a cycle of cleansing. What can be beneficial to Virgo right now? And we will take this little guy. Oh, fucking hell. Reversing negativity is the card we got. You'll need, so this is something that you can do a little bit of a ritual for yourself with. Pinch of dried basil, pinch of dried rose petals, pinch of dried lavender, a dried bay leaf, some dried rosemary, 10 drops of eucalyptus oil in a mixing bowl. Take a deep breath, like mix them all together. Take a deep breath and focus on your intentions. Once done, gather the mix from the bath and bury it away from where you live. If you can't go far, simply flush it down the toilet. That is really, really nice. So you make that mixture, bathe in it for 20 minutes, and then like disperse of the water, which would be, because water does hold memory. And now if it's absorbing like all this negativity, that practice is saying that that negativity absorbs off you and you can release it that way. So maybe some of you may wish to try some cleansing rituals of some kind. And we're going to go in with the wisdom of the Oracle, Virgo. So I think this is like a very much a reminder of not to be overly critical or frustrated of yourself for where you're currently at, because it's not It's really not going to do you any favors to be shitting on yourself right now. To be fair. Loyal heart. Someone could be 38. Someone could be 35. I feel like you've gained a lot of perspective in a situation that's sort of come back around, but also had you really rise above the environment of it. Someone really sees you. And someone is like, this is like an energy that's with you even when you are not physically present with this person. There's something you gained from somebody else that's really like resonated something in your mind. I'm going to get the book just to see if there's any beneficial, to be fair. Balance, justice, need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. I didn't want to read that one. I wanted to read this loyal heart. Fidelity, loyalty, devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. So, someone wants to reciprocate you. Someone wants to very much balance out any adversities or animosity between the two of you. Someone, and I think this has gained a lot too, like if we think of your readings over the last few months, Virgo, definitely a lot of you have had to go through some significant changes and endings within your life, and you're not sitting in a space of victim mode. No, this is you feeling a lot more empowered, and you operating on this level is drawing in like those that can match that for you, which I don't think a lot of us have experienced on this journey yet, is the reciprocal. And it sort of does come to me often, like it is the further inner work that you do on yourself, like not everybody is doing that. Okay, so it does mean that once you do evolve yourself as a person, you're sort of filtering out different parts of yourself or lower octave qualities about yourself, which basically changing your vibration is going to have you bringing in others also on that vibration. Okay? All right, let's go in here. Please clarify, to be fair, for us. That's a lot that wanted to jump out. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to do a bit more of a shuffle here, actually, just to be sure. What is the to be fair card, Spirit, for Leo? It's very much counterparty sort of vibes here. Someone like... it would definitely feel equal, like king queen vibes. Is the to be fair. Seven of Cups and the Hermit. There's definitely been like a call from the universe to, like, this is your energy right here, Virgo. You've really had to retreat for a period of time, and it's like that re-emergence now of like, well, I know what I want, I know what I bring to the table, and I know what I want to attract into my life. But you know, I am a little frightened because there's all these fucking cups here, and while some do look very alluring, you know, now there's like an increase in the availability of the things on this frequency. Clarify the Seven of Cups for me, please, Spirit. I feel like you're really coming out of a space of confusion, of not knowing, not feeling like you can pursue different things. Like you've probably been in a space of, or some of you could have been in a space of really limiting your options. Like even when it comes to romantic partners, maybe there's like, I don't think a lot of you are really seeing yourself in the eyes of others or the universe, and you're selling yourself short. I think this has changed. This could have been a recent change for you, where now you are really, we used to have this saying at school when I was younger, like, they got tickets on themselves. And like, so tickets, people would be called tickets. And it's like, you kind of got to have fucking tickets on yourself. And tickets on yourself is like, yeah, I do want to have success. Yeah, I do want someone that fucking makes me a coffee in the morning and tells me I'm hot as fuck. Yes, I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do need to have a level of, this is what I do and don't accept. These are my boundaries. This is what I'm wanting in life. If that's not your thing, that's fine. Like, I'm attracting in what is for me. So who is Loyal Heart to Virgo? Could be someone you know. We've got the Six of Cups energy here. This could be someone from childhood, someone that you grew up with, maybe someone you do even have children with for some of you. This is someone that's definitely watching you though, and really admires your independence at this time and your ability to stand on business. Like, picked yourself up and you're going for it again. A lot of you have like definitely overcome a lot of heartbreak and things that have impacted your emotional state in relationships, in work, in your own temperament. Like there's been a lot that's been ripping you from one side of the room to the other internally. And this could have been something that, you are finally at the end of that. But you also have gained such a lot of knowledge that you are prepared if these things were to reoccur. However, I don't see that being a reoccurrence for you because you're not operating on that state. But this is also, if we're thinking of the poem, that's changing moods. It's like that completing and re-beginning, the good times, the bad times, and like making your decisions when you are at the top of the wheel, when you can see things fully at the top of the world, rather than being like upside down and be like, I'm just going to try and make this decision like, well, I'm down here upside down and like everything's wrong. No, you are accepting the ebbs and flows of your emotional state. Yeah, so Six of Cups, we've got the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords. Like the weight of something has forced solitude, basically. Ten of Wands clarified the Magician, the Star, and the Knight of Cups. It's like there's two people here that are wanting each other, but also needing to heal certain parts of themselves in order to be able to come together in a way that there's mutual understanding. Because there's a lot of romance here. There's a lot of charm. There's a lot of desire. And two people that are very capable of alchemizing that within themselves. I've also got the Page of Cups that's come out there. Why is this showing up here for Virgo? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Like, you could be feeling a little pissed about this situation currently. Not knowing like just feeling it's not reliable, it's unpredictable, it's making me feel angry, I'm not trusting it, I am thinking it's entertaining other things. Why is this taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Because we've got old Knight of Pentacles here who's being very meticulous in how this is moving forward. Judgment, Hierophant, Two of Wands, Death card, Nine of Wands. There's transformation that's occurring, no matter how slow it feels like it is happening. There's a lot to celebrate when it comes to how far you've come. And, you know, it is important to remember that. Like, okay, maybe I'm not where I want to be, but I'm sure as fuck not where I was. And I'm not going back there. And a lot of you really need to remember, like, you've done enough inner work right now that these old things that were a constant occurrence for you, there's no room for them now, because you're going to be like seeing through it as soon as it happens. So cutting out and avoiding a lot of these lower energies that maybe at one point you were entertaining as scenarios in your life. Like, this is no longer a thing that's done how things used to be. Even a doneness to this, like having to fight for your fucking boundaries, because you're going to be bringing in these loyal hearts who are going to respect them on every level, and you them. What is the advice for Virgo here? We've had the Four of Pentacles and the Strength card come out in the side. Which way do you want to be? I think they want to be reversed. They do. So we've got, I feel like you could be dealing with a Leo who's holding back something from you, or who is not feeling very strong within themselves to not be open with how they're feeling with you. And here we go again. The Four of Swords and the Star have come out, and the Seven of Pentacles to clarify that. So whoever this Leo energy is here, they're currently like in a state of healing and really, really being quite intentional with their healing. They're in reverse. Someone like wants to communicate, but is obviously feeling quite blocked with that. So they're going back into their state of solitude in order to try and, like, someone wants to be the best version for you. Someone does want to meet you where you are. What's the advice? Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands. Like, there's a lot of happiness to be had here. There's a lot of like creative inspiration and stability, financial security. But at the current time, like, there's a lot on the line when it comes to self-protection, and each party is very much feeling like, well, I don't want to be the one that gets fucked over here. So everything's being held very close to the chest right now. Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to wrap this one up. Okay? If you enjoyed this, Virgo, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'd be grateful, and I will see you guys in the next one.